Carb cycling. Should you be carb cycling? Should you not be carb cycling? It's a big can of worms. Let me try to break it down for you. I want you to think of carbs as nutrients. When they're in your bloodstream, they're going to help build muscle, preserve muscle, protect muscle, and essentially stop muscle from being broken down. When should I carb cycle? If I'm trying to grow a muscle group, for instance, most popular carb cycle day for women, leg and booty day. Most popular carb cycle day for men, upper body day. If your main number one goal is only weight loss, that's all you care about, that's what the scale says, you probably shouldn't carb cycle. Adding that abundance of carbs is great for the muscle and potentially building that muscle, but it's going to most likely increase your calorie intake, slow your fat burn, kick you out of potentially ketosis. Now here's where it gets tricky and I see the most mistakes. Number one, carb cycle does not mean eat a bunch of donuts and junk. Focus on clean carbs, natural sugars, apples, bananas. Number two, focus on incorporating some complex carbs into that carb cycle or carb up as well. So about 50 minutes before your targeted muscle group that you're trying to grow, you want to add in a big carb-laden meal. Why 50 minutes? Because complex carbs take approximately 50 minutes to get in the bloodstream. Simple sugars, bananas, apples can take as little as 15 minutes. I prefer a 4-to-1 carb to protein split, meaning if you're having 100 carbs, I'd like at least 25 grams of protein. Now it gets trickier. I love a pre-workout carb up, but a post-workout carb. It depends a lot on are you trying to bulk up. I don't recommend a post-workout carb if you're still trying to maintain some leanness. But let's say for exercise sake, you're adding that post-workout carb. Your number one goal is just to build that muscle group, see some awesome results. The literature says within 90 minutes have that post-workout carb. I don't care about that. As soon as possible, within 5 minutes have that post-workout carb. Same thing, complex, simple, a little bit of carb, a little bit of protein, and that's gonna be how we carb cycle. So please, what I want you to take away from this, do not carb cycle if weight loss is your number one goal. Don't carb cycle if you're about to go to cardio. Don't carb cycle if you just did a set of abs. Only carb cycle on those days you're working that muscle group that you want to see grow, you want to see some gains, you want to see some results.